Ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Mike Bro. Welcome to PWG Pro Wrestling Guerrilla Episode 8, The Battle of Los Angeles. We're going to run down the field real quick here. Excalibur and Ricochet are in the ring. Ricochet will not be wrestling tonight as a champion. However, he will be defending his championship against the winner of Bola tonight. The top half of the brackets will feature Candice LeRae taking on Kushida, Matt Riddle and Michael Elgin, Brian Pillman Jr. and Nick Jackson, Chuck Taylor and Will Ospreay, Matt Jackson and Trevor Lee, Marty Scurll and Ray Phoenix, Jeff Cobb and Matt Seidel. However, Jeff Cobb is being substituted for Trent and Joey Ryan and Sally Callahan. All these brackets were put into a generator, and we went off with that. So 69C. This is the 2018 Bola field. Now I did make the people who win the match rounds. However, I'm saying the initial 16-person tournament was completely random. 69C. All right, here we go. Not a lot of segments, just a lot of matches. And about that had some good heat and decent wrestling. Candice LeRae upsets Kushida in 8:21 by pinfall with a quick roll-up. This match got the crowd hotter as Candice LeRae with a 55 and Kushida with a 61 sees Candice LeRae and Kushida put up a 60C overall. Candice LeRae, with no skill improvements in the match, gets the victory and advances to the next round in Bola 2018. Next up, in a decent match, Joey Ryan defeats Sami Callihan in 12:42 by pinfall. Joey Ryan with the victory over Sami Callihan, a 60C between the two. No skill improvements, but they didn't click, so it kind of hurt the match. 51 and 57 for Ryan and Callihan, respectively. Next up, in a decent match, Matt Jackson defeats Trevor Lee in 12:07 by pinfall with a moonsault. Matt Jackson and Trevor Lee have great chemistry and it's shown in their performance. Well, that's great. Jackson with a 69, Trevor Lee with a 33. This match got the crowd buzzing. That's great. The fans in California at the Chuckanzy Gold Casino are enjoying it so far. All right, next up, in a good match, Will Ospreay defeats Chuck Taylor in 13:11 with a 630 splash. 57 for Taylor, 66 for Ospreay. No skill improvements, but we're continuing on here in the Battle of Los Angeles 2018 tournament. Next up, in a good match, Marty Scurll defeats Ray Phoenix in 14 by pinfall with a graduation. 63 for Scurll, 56 for Phoenix. No skill improvements, but Marty Scurll, the villain, advances in the 2018 Bola tournament. He won in 2016. All right, next up, and about that, had great wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Nick Jackson defeats Brian Pillman Jr. in 11:12 with a 450 flash, and Brian Pillman Jr. apparently has a career. He's been amazing in this save. 58 for Brian Pillman Jr. Nick Jackson with a 74. No skill improvements here going on, but this match was great. I couldn't be happier. All right, 72B-. Next up, and about that had good wrestling and a decent reaction. Michael Elgin defeats Matt Riddle in 18:39 by pinfall with a DVD Death Valley driver. Riddle with a 65, Elgin with a 62, and Michael Elgin will advance. All righty. See what happens in the next round. And the next round, the last match of the first round, I guess, or the second to last match, Matt Seidel defeats Trent in 10:13 by pinfall with a here it is driver. 59C for Matt Seidel and Trent. Another very solid match. In the first match of the second round, and about that had great wrestling and good heat, Matt Jackson defeats Marty Scurll in 12:13 by pinfall with a moonsault. 71 for Matt, 61 for the villain. Matt Jackson, back-to-back wins. He advances here in the 2018 Bola tournament. 68C+. Very good Matt. And in the next match, Will Ospreay defeats his brother, Nick Jackson, the other half of the Young Bucks, in 11:06 by pinfall with a 630 splash. 71C+ for Nick and Will. 72 and 60. Will Ospreay was really off his game, and we still got a 71C+. Very happy with that result. I'm thrilled. Great. In the next match, and about that had good heat and decent wrestling, Matt Seidel defeats Joey Ryan in 16:17 by pinfall with a shooting star press. 59 for Ryan, 55 for Seidel, 62C overall. Do we have any skill improvements? We do not. That's unfortunate. We haven't gotten any skill improvements for tonight's Bola, which I'm a little upset with. 62C, Matt Seidel goes over here. After a hard-fought match back and forth, and Joey Ryan shakes the hand of Matt Seidel, who's advancing to the semifinals of the 2018 Bola tournament. Knowing Candice's match is next, Joey stands at ringside. So Joey Ryan will stand outside to watch his buddy, Candice LeRae, take on Michael Elgin. 45D here. Next, and about that had good heat and decent wrestling, Candice LeRae defeats Michael Elgin in 13-36 by pinfall with a heartbreaker after a distraction from Joey Ryan. Candice LeRae, first Kushida, now Michael Elgin. She has defeated two really great wrestlers from New Japan. 59C Candice LeRae with another surprise victory here at PWG's 2018 Bola, the Battle of Los Angeles. 59C LeRae wins. The bell sounds and Candice LeRae has done it. She's upsetted Michael Elgin thanks to that accidentally, quote unquote, by Joey Ryan interference. Joey jumps into the arms of Candice, and the world's cutest tag team in Joey's mind has advanced to the semifinals. So this segment deserved better announcing. Well, I guess Ricochet was on commentary for some reason. No skill improvements to comment on, but a 55C minus. Candice LeRae is advancing to the semifinal round. Excellent. 55C minus. All right, here goes the first match of the semifinals. And a good match. Matt Sydal defeats Matt Jackson in 11-56 by pinfall, where here it is, driver. 69C plus. Matt with a 68, Sydal with a 60. Matt Sydal is improving in performance skills, and Matt Sydal will advance to the 2018 Bola Finals to take on the winner of Will Ospreay and Candice LeRae. 69C plus. Next up, and about that had great heat and decent wrestling, Will Ospreay defeats Candice LeRae in 9-29 by pinfall with a 630 splash. 61 for Ospreay, 54 for LeRae. The workers must be exhausted at this point. Will Ospreay with a 62C will go to the finals to take on Matt Sydal, and the winner will get a chance at Ricochet and his PWG World Heavyweight Championship at the next event. But tonight we're going to settle who wins. Will Ospreay, Matt Sydal. Who will be your 2018 Bola winner? Let's see. And about that had good heat and decent wrestling, Matt Sydal defeats Will Ospreay in 12:08 by pinfall with a cyclorama. Matt Sydal wins the PWG Battle of Los Angeles title. This got the crowd buzzing, no skill improvements. So this was the Battle of Los Angeles 2018. It was held in front of 2,154 fans. Let's see what our final show rating is. 57C. Ugh, horrible. Our worst show to date. Your show appeared worse because your live event experience is worse than one of your rivals. Again, because our broadcast quality. Well, what am I supposed to do here? NXT and the WWE universe is maxed out of everything. So this is going to be extremely hard to overcome. Bummer. Let's go ahead and make a speech, though. We're going to give it to Ospreay, Matt Sydal, and Candice. You guys all did great. All right, let's see what we have money-wise after the show. But yeah, I'm really in a tough spot here because I don't know how to. I don't have the money to spend $25,000 per event on a larger experience because my show's not that large, for one. For two, WWE has maxed out NXT and everything. So we're kind of. I'll go ahead and show you guys right now the production stuff. But we're really, and Ring of Honor as well, I believe, is only regional. But we're really really in a lot of trouble here because I don't really know what to do. I guess I could look for a TV weekly show, but that's not what I want to do. I kind of want to book it like TEW or like PWG. We're going to have to look at some things here. Let's see how much we're making. We're making $6,000 so much this month. We're probably going to get around to 10 or 12 after the rest of the money's coming in. Tons of morale issues. That's not great. Today is the final chance to begin your contract negotiations. We're not doing that. Laredo Kid's going to be leaving. Here's our production. Where's our production? So, live event experience. NXT is large. ROH is professional. Broadcast quality. This is where it sucks. NXT is industry standard. Everything else we're about even with, okay? But just, Jesus. NXT standard, I'm never going to get up to that. I can't afford it, so we're going to have to take that hit. Large event experience, we're spending $3,000 per show. If we upgrade, we have to spend another $2,000, and then we're spending on top of that another $4,500 per show. If I would have done that just based on what you guys saw for my projected income, I would have been at only $2,000 profit, which I don't want to do. So we're going to have to go with it as it is. Let's go and check some of the overness of our workers, though, where they're at after today. 52 for Cage. Pillman Jr. almost at a 40. Jesus, Pillman Jr. That's great. Candice is at 50s. That's also great. Chuck Taylor is around 50s. Dalton Castle at around 30s. Xavier is around 30s as well. No, 44. Geez, he must be getting a big push in TNA right now. Excalibur, where he was. Jack Evans at around 50. Jay White at around 30. Cobb at around 40. I can't get him much higher. I'm having trouble with Jeff Cobb. He hasn't wrestled on a couple shows, but I'm having trouble getting him up. Joey Ryan at around 50. Kushida around low 40s. Laredo low 40s. Marty Scurll mid 40s. About 50s for Matt. About mid 50s for Riddle. Sydal at 52. Elgin Low 50s, Nick Jackson. Low to mid 50s, Paul London. High 30s, low 40s. Ray Phoenix, about 50. Horace, 17. Rick Knox, our referee, at about 20. Ricochet, 50. Callahan, 42. Sammy Guevara, low 30s. Super Dragon. Thatcher, high 30s. Trent, mid 30s. Trevor, 30s. Will Ospreay, 50s. Zack Sabre Jr., 50s. All right, so check our medical. Zack Sabre Jr. and Brian Cage are out. All right, so there's that. Everybody is tired. Everybody is fatigued. Our next show, looks like Brian Cage sped it up. So our next show is going to feature the Unbreakable. Well, no. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm not sure what we're doing on our next show. Our next show looks like this. Let's look at our next show. Our next show is The Perils of Rock and Roll Death Against. I don't know if we're keeping that name. Probably not. I don't love it, but maybe. I don't know. Who knows? All right, this was PWG Pro Wrestling Guerrilla Episode 8, The Battle of Los Angeles. I'm going to call it a night, and everyone else have a glorious rest of your day.